And I've realized that vulnerability of whoever is willing to go first, that leadership, like true leadership is being vulnerable. There's so much strength in vulnerability, because when I'm vulnerable of like, hey, Zach, I'm struggling with XYZ. Like, I really need help, man. And now next time, like, you're struggling, like, you have felt that vulnerability from me, and I created a safe space for you to feel comfortable sharing. And that's exactly what we do in Elevate. It's like, guys are stepping up. They're sharing their vulnerabilities. I mean, we had a guy today on the Q&A. He shared about how he was a former addict, and he's just creating a space of just, I'm going to be vulnerable. I'm going to be transparent. And then other guys start sharing right in behind him. And now we just have an amazing, vulnerable conversation where true growth is happening. We're truly getting down to the root of things, truly talking about God being at the root of it and the foundation of it. So I just want to encourage, all these guys listening, if they're listening, I know they're a leader. If they're a man of action, they're a leader, is like true leadership comes from vulnerability. And that's how I've been able to build such a big community. It's just by being vulnerable at every step. Like, I'm not perfect. I'm no better than you, man. Right. I'm struggling just the same as you are. Like, come sit next to me and let's do this fucking thing together.
That's right. Yeah. And that's why we had to look at the difference between vulnerability and weakness. I know Jordan Peterson also talks about that. Vulnerability, you take a risk to opening up yourselves in some sense to get hurt, because you don't know how that person is going to respond, but you're taking a risk to be the true you, to take off that masquerade, to take off that mask that, it's if you want to do the drama mask, that you're smiling on the outside and you're crying on the inside. To be willing to take that risk versus, weakness is more so of, well, that screw you, F you mentality. And if you can't accept me, then see ya. And that's what really needs to be weak, is saying that. Or you got guys who also dog on each other, make fun of each other or go through any of that. What would really be like a weakness, because it's like you're just projecting your insecurities on somebody else versus looking at that man in the mirror. Gotta love Michael Jackson for that song.
Yeah, absolutely.
Although that, I know I'm a little bit older than you, but hopefully you know that song, Michael Jackson, Man in the Mirror.
Oh, absolutely. That one's not going over my head, brother.
Awesome. You never know. I mean, it was before my time too, but it's just one of those like classic songs that just stick with you. That if you want to change, if you want to change the world, if you want to make that impact, you have to look at yourself first.
That's where you start. Yep. Powerful.
So how are you encouraging other men in the Elevate group to be a man of act? That action is everything. Because I know that's the motto for the season. So how are you encouraging other guys to live through that motto?
I think the biggest thing I'm doing is just doing it in my life. Like, I think leaders go first. Like, yes. I think that is the biggest thing I'm doing to encourage others, is like, hey, look at me. You're going to join. You're going to meet me. And you're going to realize, like, I'm a normal guy like you. Like, there's nothing crazy about me. I don't have a crazy discipline, crazy consistency. Like, I just literally have a will and a commitment to myself and to God that I'm going to live out this vision and maximize all of my potential. Like, that is my commitment to myself and to God. And so I think number one is I'm leading from the front. I'm leading from the front. I'm doing the work. Like, nobody in there is doing anything that I'm not, and I'm not going to ask anybody to do something that I'm not doing. So I'm taking the action myself. And then I think number two is just equipping guys with the tools. Like, here's exactly how I got from A to B. Like, here's the exact training program I ran, or here's my exact supplements that I take, or the things that I eat. Like, we just dropped the recipe book. Like, those are the recipes I eat. I do not go beyond that recipe book. Like, this is everything that I eat and more. Like, I do not go beyond that. And then, the Bible studies. I think the Bible studies have been the most powerful thing thus far. Is like, just, you're never going to find a space, I don't believe, out there, at least I haven't found one, where you have such young guys like diving into the Word of God and being vulnerable in because I think every generation kind of has different relatable struggles. Yeah. Like, I think we all kind of struggle together, and they're all relatable in some sense. But, people who are like-minded in the same age kind of relate even more on another level. So I think to find young guys that are diving into the Word of God, I think it's extremely rare. And so I think that that's more so how we're empowering people. It's just like, let's get into the Word of God. Let's talk about how it applies to us in our generation. And I think that those words have been the most empowering.